Alrighty, so today we're going to talk about sine functions. Specifically about them, we care about translations. In class, we've already covered this general sine function formula where A is amplitude, B is the period, or at least it affects the period is 2 pi over B, and C and D are translations. However, we've had some issues with specifically horizontal translations, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, what are horizontal translations? They are values inside of this sine function, such as here I have sine of x plus pi over 4, where it shifts it over to the left or to the right. If I have sine of x plus a value, then it's shifted to the left that value. If it's minus a value, it's shifted to the right that value. Today we're working with sine of x plus pi over 4. So these are my values for the sine function evaluated at these x's. And so that would make at pi over 4, my sine of x function is root 2 over 2, and at pi over 2 it's 1, and so on. So it's going to look something like this. And then over here it's down to negative root 2 over 2, negative 1, negative root 2 over 2, and 0. So it's then going to continue on like so. And that is my sine function. See how it goes up the same height, down the same height. It's a periodic function. Now, when I introduce this x plus pi over 4, my x values are still the same of what I'm plugging in. I'm still plugging in x, pi over 4, pi over 2, and so on. So I'm still going to care about these same points. However, what's being put into the sine function is x plus pi over 4. So what's actually going in here is pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, and so on. What's sine of pi over 4? It's here, it's root 2 over 2. So this value is root 2 over 2, which we're going to plug in there. So at x equals 0, we're at root 2 over 2. At x equals pi over 4, we are at sine of pi over 2, which is 1. So 1. And it's going to continue on like this. 1, root 2 over 2, 0, minus root 2 over 2, minus 1, minus root 2 over 2, 0, and at 2 pi, I actually have 2 pi plus pi over 4, which is 9 pi over 4, which is, once again, we have a periodic function, so it's repeating. So now that is going to be sine of pi over 4, which is going to be root 2 over 2. So root 2 over 2. What does all this mean? So see, when I plugged in for x, 0, I had root 2 over 2 for my sine of x plus pi over 2. When I plug in this pi over 4, I get up to 1. And here I'm here. At pi over 2, I'm at root 2 over 2. At 3 pi over 4, I'm at 0, and so on. So it's going to actually look like this. And so if you can see here, and over here at negative pi over 4, I'm back to 0. Because minus pi over 4 plus pi over 4 is 0, sine of 0 is 0. So if you can see here, my sine of x plus pi over 4 has been just the exact same as the sine of x, simply shifted over to the left by an amount pi over 4. The highs are the same highs, the lows are the same lows, the zeros are the same, everything's the same, simply shifted over to the left, pi over 4. Thank you very much.